It's the best noise in the world, cause it's the noise. My magical milk frother. Did I show you this? I know I showed it on Instagram, but I don't know if I showed you it in a vlog. It's incredible. This is dishwasher safe because it's an induction milk frother. It's got different settings. It's got twice as much volume as an aeroccino and it's half the price. It's amazing. We'll link. A couple of people bought it since I mentioned it on Instagram and one person said it changed their life forever and I can completely understand. I was not in a good mood yesterday. Not even a little bit. I wanted to start the vlog yesterday and I did not. And it's probably for the best for everyone involved because, I don't know. I did actually do a live. Someone just messaged me on Instagram and said they got a notification that I was live and they were going to go back to it and it was gone because I was just in such a mood and I just thought nobody needs that. I do not need to be spreading that around. I feel better today, but still a little bit blech. I've not been doing the things. I have been getting dressed, but not like I'm kind of phoning in a little bit. I feel like I've got bits on me. Something that was underneath this oil does not want to mix with the oil. I haven't been doing my steps at all, or my stretches, but like I said at the beginning of the year, that is not a reason to just stop completely. That is just, I haven't been doing it. I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't do it the day before. I didn't do it the day before that, but that doesn't mean that it's, you know, a wash and I'm just not doing it. It just means that today I could do it. I've also been getting dressed, but again, I'm more dressed today. I've been getting dressed, but kind of in loungewear, like getting changed from what I worn to sleep, but not really kind of doing the thing that I told myself I was going to do. So we're dressed today. I'm going to do my hair. I'm putting on some makeup and I'm going to talk you through my vision board. I actually got Lee to print me some stuff off last week, but it was a bit too small. So he printed it off for me again and I'm going to redo it with you guys. I'm just about to film an empties. I've got a little basket of things. I've also got this next to me. I'm hoping I remember to tell the story about almost using this as dry shampoo. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you through some recent products that I used up. I decided I'm going to edit a little bit before I do my vision board. Also, these must have all fallen down. These are the little things that I cut out. I used the glue spray for the vision board and now I'm not going to use it for the new vision board that I make because I'm seeing that several of these pictures have fallen down. So okay, I'm gonna make, I don't know, I'm gonna use something else. Maybe I'll use some glue dots. Anyway, that's by the by. I've not been very good with editing my videos for my regular channel, for my I don't know what to call it anymore, my beauty channel. I don't feel like it's a beauty channel anymore, but I don't know, my main channel, my other channel, I don't know. I haven't posted very much this month over there, so I think I need to prioritize that. I'm gonna edit this video that I just filmed. I've also got another video on here to film for this week. I also have not even remotely kept up with my schedule that I made in my planner. I had ideas. I was like, I'm gonna post these things on these days. I haven't done any of those things. And some of them I just felt like they weren't for this month, they were more for next month. So, I don't know, I'm going where the month takes me. Oh, but you know what I'm going to do first? Because once I get in here, it's hard to get back out again. I'm going to go and take some painkillers because sitting for long periods of time is not fun for my back. 5:22 on Wednesday. Did I tell you this already? I think I did. I've got an excursion today, so I've got to be at work for like 7:30. So I wanted to have a little bit of time to do my stuff before, so I did a 5 a.m. But I also wanted to finish this up and show you my vision board. Yesterday, you know what? When you do stuff that is kind of thinking ahead and reflecting and stuff, sometimes it can bring things up, and I think this may be why I was in a bit of a low mood on Monday as well. But yesterday, there's just stuff, so I really didn't feel like vlogging, but I did finish up this, and I kind of wanted to talk you through it a little bit. Although, you know, this stuff is personal, it is a bit more of a visual representation of like a reminders of things that I want to do. Also, I've done this seasonally, so I did mention this in my resolutions video, but I think once a quarter I kind of want to reassess what I want to do for the next quarter. It kind of keeps me present, and I think it's a more useful way of doing this, because I think if I do it for the whole year, I don't know how I'm going to feel in November. I mean, geez, last January I couldn't have told you I was going to start a candle company, and now that's such a huge part of my life that I'm just not someone that can kind of plan 12 months in advance. So I think seasonal bucket lists, seasonal vision boards, seasonal kind of goals, that's what I'm into at the moment. And so this is my spring vision board. So within spring, although it's May, so I suppose technically summer, we're going to New York. We've got a few pictures on here that's like spring in New York. This is kind of just like this is the vibe that I'm going for this season. That feeling. If I wanted to put a feeling in a picture, it would be spring in New York. I kind of want to just put myself there. This is kind of like a bit meta for a vision board, but this to me symbolises a woman who is, she's putting together kind of like a mood board behind her computer. And that is just like a reminder for me to like be aware of this. That's what that picture is. This is a woman making a mood board. I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. I've got a couple of pictures of kind of cute outfits. That is basically just reminding me we're getting dressed every day. We're putting ourselves together and we're getting dressed. Also, she looks so happy. So that's why I've put her there. A couple of like work-related candle things. And then I've got some little quotes that I found. Freedom, I think, is going to be my word of the year, because when I was looking on Pinterest for pictures, I was kind of drawn towards things. When I wrote something on my blog, Countdown to 40, and I was saying the things that I want to focus on, like in that countdown. I've got like 2 years basically where I want to come out of the other side of 40 and feel like, yeah, I did those things. I set myself up. It was fitness, food, and finances. Fitness as in I'm getting less and less mobile. It's ridiculous, but the range of motion I have in my shoulders at 38, nearly 38, is actually insane. So when I say fitness, it's not about like running marathons or getting super, super fit. It's more about mobility and longevity. And I can't continue like this if I want to be a mobile older person. So fitness, food, again, not about like diet or appearance or anything like that. It's about getting a handle on what makes me feel good. I've definitely got some intolerances, nothing like dire, but things that make me feel really, really awful, things that help me feel more energized, and things that make me really lethargic. And I'd like to get a handle on the foods that make me feel good. Whether I then make the right choices from there is a completely different scenario. You know, I'm going to eat whatever I want to eat, but I want to kind of get a good idea of the foods that are best for me. And finances, I've never been good with money. It doesn't matter how much money I've got, I've always spent more than I've got. And I want to be totally debt-free when I turn 40. I want to be like in a better place and in a better headspace financially. I always think of my relationship with money is a bit like other people's relationship with food. When you've got let's call it a toxic relationship with something, it's really difficult to have a healthy mindset about it and have a healthy way of dealing with it. Some people comfort eat. I comfort spend and I overspend, and that's something that I really want to work on this year. So financial freedom. So that's a fourth F. So we're going to go fitness, food, finances, freedom. Perfect. It just fits in perfectly. Financial freedom is a huge one, but just kind of the feeling of freedom, not feeling trapped. That is why would we not all want that? But that's just something that I need this year. I need to feel less like I'm pushing myself into boxes of you have to do this now and like overcommitting to things. I want to feel more free to do things in my life, and I want to feel less like I need to do this because you've spent all your money. That's just that's always been a thing for me, and so yeah, we're getting better in 2024. It's not even an age thing. It's not even something that you grow out of. It is something that you have to work on. And you've got these little things that we rely on. I need to break myself of that. So yeah, I've got a couple of kind of freedom related things on there. But then up here, I've got this is like my Nancy Myers dream life. In the corner, I've got my but I've got a porch swing with lights, which was like for ages, that was like, oh my god, the dream, that's what I want. I have that outside and I never use it. I've got a beautiful kitchen that's like full of light, which my kitchen is full of light, but I need to make the most of it. This is like a nice office space. A woman stretching, just a reminder, do stretches. Do your stretches, although that looks slightly pornographic, I apologise. That's like a cozy gaming setup. That's just a reminder that is something that I want to pursue this year. I want to make more gaming content and I want to grow that channel. Photography, I want to continue, and I want to maybe try a different camera, because the ones that I've got I love, but I want to try something different because I'm really enjoying that as a hobby. And then I think the only thing I've not mentioned is this, which is representative of cocktails. I used to make a lot of cocktails in lockdown. I kind of was making a cocktail a week and we were sharing cocktails and baked goods, cookies and cocktails we called it, with our neighbours. And I really had a lot of fun. Now I've not been drinking a lot recently, so they could be mocktails, but I think like on a Friday or a Saturday, I'm going to have like a ritual. I'm going to make something fun, and that is kind of, I'm not going out, I'm not doing a lot of social stuff these days, and that's kind of representative of that part of my life that I'd like to pick back up again. I have to be honest, whenever I talk about money stuff, I feel really vulnerable because it's something that people don't talk about. It's something that people, like I immediately am like, it makes me feel like I've given too much of myself away when I'm honest about how I feel about money. But that is my entire being on YouTube, is sharing things so that other people can. I'm not like, this is how you do. It's more of a, I really want to overcome this. I really want to become just generally a better person. I want to create a life that when I'm 40, which, listen, it's an arbitrary date. I don't care about what age I am at all. I'm just using that as like a benchmark. It's like people shooting for Christmas or whatever. It's just 2 years. I want to create a life that when I'm 40, I kind of can wake up and be like, you've done this. Like this was completely within your control and you've done this. Also, I use a vision board as a bit of an inspirational tool, less of a manifesting thing. I love a manifesting. I love a bit of a, but it's not really that. This is more of a mood board for the season. Anyway, I have to get ready now. It is 6 o'clock. I need to go and get a shower, do my stuff, get dressed. I am potentially going to make time for a little bit of a face mask so that I don't feel and look so tired. I am completely obsessed with these ice globes that Emma bought me 2-3 years ago, since she bought me that fridge in the back and I have somewhere to keep them safe. Can you imagine having children and keeping these are ice,
ice, these are ice, these are glass. Keeping these in a fridge that the children have access to, let alone the freezer. I mean, don't even, but just a fridge. They would have smashed so quickly. So I've kept them in a drawer, and I used to occasionally bring up some ice water and put them in the water. But now, if I get up really early or I'm feeling really puffy, I can whack on a bit of oil, get these out of my little fridge, and it is the nicest feeling. Highly recommend. Before I was a bit like, I understand the purpose, but they don't really fit with my lifestyle. Whereas now, I'm all about it. Or like my eyes get so puffy. I'm sure it's my diet. This is what I'm talking about with food and drink. Like, maybe I need to eat less salt. I definitely need to eat less salt. I'm the one that cooks the food. I know I need to eat less salt. But I get so puffy that things like this, I really enjoy. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys consider making your own mood board for the season if a vision board is not your scene. And thank you also for, although I do feel kind of nervous of talking about certain things, for making me feel comfortable with those vulnerable issues that I want to share with you guys, because I want to kind of be able to look back in 2 years and be like, listen, here are the things that I did, so that I can help other people. But it is difficult to share things that are hard. It's difficult to share things that people are going to have opinions about and are going to make judgments about. But that is, I can literally give you nothing else but my life experiences and how I work through things that are hard. So that's what I do. And for the majority of you, thank you for making this feel like, I hate to say safe space, but make me feel comfortable sharing those things. Yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.